Hi, welcome to my Thai for Tarot. This video is for my Tauruses for the month of January 2023. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. I'm going to also pull some oracle cards. And if we have any Taurus entrepreneurs out here, I'm going to pull some success cards for anyone who happens to be an entrepreneur in business. Please remember that this is a general reading and that it may or may not resonate. So take what fits and what does not. Please do not force it to. Okay? Thank you for being here. Okay. Let's get started. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, Heavenly Angels, Ancestors, and the of love and family. Please give me the message or messages for my Tauruses for the month of January 2023. What messages do you have for my Taurus? Okay. 5-card spread. First card represents you. Okay, here we go. First card, 8 of Cups. Second card, Spirit, show me. Okay. Overall energy. Emperor. Okay. Challenge. Advice, Spirit. What's the advice for my Taurus? Okay. What's the outcome, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's clarify it. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Heavenly Angels, Ancestors, and Ascended Masters of love and light only. Please give me messages for my Tauruses for January 2023. Please clarify this 8 of Cups, Spirit. Clarify. I need to know. Okay. Got 2 cards for that. Okay. Knight of Cups and 9 of Cups. Okay. Please clarify this Emperor. Okay. We got 2 cards. Okay. So apparently I got some Tauruses that's ready to watch this. Okay. So now I have to try to make sure that I read all of it. Okay. Tower. Clarify this Tower. Okay. Here we go. Okay. King of Swords. Clarify this Devil card. Okay. And clarify this Strength card. Clarify this Strength card. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let me pull some of these everyday oracle cards. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, Heavenly Angels, Ancestors, and Ascended Masters of love and light only. Okay, please give me the messages for my Taurus for the month of January 2023. What messages do you have for my Taurus? Okay. Any more messages? Is that it? Okay, one more. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. 3. And then let me go ahead. Before I'm going to go ahead and pull my Sacred Traveler oracles. I'll save the business, the entrepreneurial ones for last after I get through doing the reading. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, Heavenly Angels, Ancestors, and the Masters of love and light only. Please give me the messages that you have for my Taurus for the month of January 2023. What messages do you have for them, Spirit? What do they need to see, know, and hear? What do they need to see, know, and hear? For my Taurus, Spirit. Thank you so much, Ashe. What messages do you have for them? Okay, there we go. Got the messages we needed. Okay. So these will be the oracle cards. I'm gonna put them to the side. We got 4 of them. So yeah, I'm gonna put them to the side for now. So I'm right there for now. So we can start focus on reading the first couple of things we got here. So for your first card, you have the 8 of Cups, right? So this represents you. So this is you walking away from something, right? Some of my Taurians are clearly they clearly decided they out, pretty much. Got their backpack, they packed light, they on their way. Okay. Sometimes it seems like the only solution to certain things is to turn your back on the situation and go in a different direction, right? So sometimes when something isn't working for you, or it isn't going as expected, or it isn't as important anymore, then you know that you won't settle for anything less. And so sometimes in these circumstances, you have to walk away, right? So you do wish that things may be different sometimes, but even if they're not, sometimes you have to let it go. So this is you showing up as somebody who's cutting their losses. You're getting up out of a situation, you're getting up out of a relationship that may have failed you, or you have put forth all your efforts, and despite even all your efforts, that shit just didn't work out. So you're turning your sights and your energies towards something that is more likely fulfilling to you, right? And in this case, some of you are walking away, and some of you are walking away from love, right? So here's the Knight of Cups. So either here's two ways to look at it. You're walking away from someone, right, who is offering love. Right, you're walking away from. Some of you guys are just here's what it is: plain in and plain out. Some of you are walking away from a relationship, right? From someone who is offering you love because it wasn't. It's not what you wanted, right? It's just not what you wanted. This person, maybe it came in and they were coming in like they was swooping you up, like they was on some I'm on the white horse type thing, right? But you're clearly walking away from it because the Nine of Cups appear, because it's not what you wish. It's not your wish fulfillment, or he's not your wish fulfillment, or she's not your wish fulfillment. They're not the person that you want. So some of you are just walking away. Some of you are walking away. I mean, and that's just the reality. There's no other way or to find your love interest, but you walking away to find your love interest, or you're walking away from a person who is just not it. You're walking away from somebody who's just not your love interest, period. That's my gist on it. That's my take on it. For some of you, just for some of you, not all. I know this is, it's not always what someone wants to hear, that they walk away, but some of y'all, you Tauruses are pretty grindy. You know what you want, you know what you don't want. That's the reality. So the overall energy is the Emperor, right? Okay. So an emperor represents like some type of authority figure. For me, sometimes it's the baby deity card. So some of y'all who got a baby deity, some of y'all are walking away maybe from a baby deity, right? But this represents a father figure, authority, like I said. This is just Aries, giving me Aries vibe, but power. This is someone who is an authority. The police. This really just signifies the person who give commands to others. This could be your boss. Some of y'all could be walking away from a job. This could be your boss. This is yeah, that's all I'm getting from this. I'm really feeling baby deity vibes, to be honest. But this is just somebody who holds a position of authority. So there's an overall energy of somebody who holds an authority. It could be your father, it could be a baby deity, it could be the police, it could be whatever, your family, somebody in your family is a cop. It could symbolize, but see, clarifying that is the Hierophant and the Emperor. So for somebody you all, this is a baby deity. This is somebody who likes to give a lot of demands. Somebody in your energy is someone who likes to tell you what to do, or try to tell you what to do. Let's just be real about that, right? For some of you, as we're clarifying this energy of the Emperor, the Hierophant is showing up, right? This is also a figure known for authority and power, right? But typically in a spiritual aspect of things. But it could be a religious leader or someone, but there's an energy of that around you, right? So when we see the the Hierophant. Excuse me. Gotta clear my voice. This just symbolizes any organized institutions, whether it be religious, philosophical, education, spiritual, right? So when this appears, it's like a choice is being presented, okay? At this stage, like it's a choice. This is somebody, yeah, this is the Hierophant. Will you continue to depend on an outside authority, or will you think for yourself? But this is somebody who is dependent on an outside authority. You have an energy of somebody dependent on the outside authority about you. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. That's the energy around you. I don't really want to harp too much on it. I mean, because it's clearly, whoever this is clearly a father, a pastor, a police, or this is just around you, right? And they're making my, well, I don't know why my throat is messing up. Somebody might be looking to do stuff. I just can't talk. Maybe they're trying to do the shit to me. But the Tower card. So in your challenge is the Tower, right? And the Tower represents sudden changes, rebuilding, disturbances, and moving forward. And it's interesting that you're having a hard time doing that when it's clear that you're walking away, that you're ready, you're walking away. So the fact that you're having a problem moving forward, I want to say is someone in your way. Someone's in your way trying to stop you. And they're seeking some type of spiritual help to stop you from doing just that, right? Yeah. And you know, I mean, I don't like looking at the Tower as like a bad card per se. But it is like an energy of that you have no control or any power over, right? So with the fact that I see that there is a king of swords involved in that, it makes me think that there is a person doing this. It's giving me very much feelings of a person doing this, right? This the crows, come on now. Like we gonna get into that, but let's just, you know, the Tower, it's like it's swift, it's quick, it's dramatic change. So you're having a hard time moving forward, changing, and it's because of this person. I mean, that's really what it is. Or you're just having a hard time. You know, some things need restructuring, but for whatever reason, you're having a hard time, and I don't see why you should be, because this is you moving forward. So to have this as your challenge, it makes me feel like there's something up, and it's something up with this king of swords. This and the fact that my throat keeps, like, it's almost like I can't talk, and it's throwing me off. So the reason why you can't move forward is because whatever this energy is, this energy of this person who is stern, who is in absolute command, right? Authority, command, working with higher power to stop you from moving forward. This is just what it feels like. This is a person. The King of Swords is a person who is a person of great strength and authority. That's really it. They mental researcher, like they're all these things. they have a gift for thinking clearly and rapidly. So if this person isn't if this person isn't a person and it's a situation, it just seems like mental and communication skills are what is the problem. The challenge is your mental and your communication skills are off. If this isn't a person, right? The problem with you moving forward is it's in your head and you are having a hard time communicating that. That's one way of your challenge. But the other way is that it is clear that there is a person that is challenging you or preventing you from moving forward or moving on. Okay? That's just the reality. That, yeah, because the advice is the devil card. So you see this devil card? This is two people looking like they're in bondage, right? So for me, the advice is to cut it off. You're not really healed to this. So you need to disconnect. Like a cord cutting could help with that. But these chains are not, these are chains you put on yourself with this person sometimes. Sometimes these are self-imposed limitations. So you need to stop. You need to stop with any unhealthy habits that you have. You need to, if you're in a relationship, you need to reevaluate that relationship and see which things that feel like keeping you chained to that person. Like, again, you might have to do you have to just disconnect. It's you have to look at places that are limiting your personal growth. Because look at this Four of Cups. This person is stagnant. This is contentment, boredom. This you have to look at this to get out of this. What's limiting you? What's limiting your personal growth? What are you obsessing over? What's harmful to your relationship? What you need to confront your fears about financial security and material success. Maybe you with someone because of those things, right? It's just time to let go. It's time to let go of old fears, hang-ups, inhibitions. This is you in bondage. So you need to break the connection of bondage because it's got you in this state. It's got you in this Four of Cups state. You know, that's just really it. This is you being in bondage, and you have to understand that we create and maintain it for ourselves. This is you. There may be obstacles, right, in your environment that you can find totally frustrating, you know, or you feel like options of yours are narrowing, or that someone else may be involved, or whatever the case may. But you have the ability to free yourself from this situation. And you know how I know that? Because the outcome is the Strength card. So you have to use your own willpower, your personal power, your spiritual power, right? But you have to free yourself. I mean, literally, like that's and this is you walking away because you know that this no longer serves you. You know that this no longer serves you. So it's like, what are you waiting for? These are your own limiting beliefs. These are yours. No one else's. I know that sometimes people can do as much work or try to, but at the end of the day, you have the power to change. You have the power. Overall, you have the ultimate power at the end of the day. Because this Four of Cups energy just has you just sitting there bored, not doing anything, just stuck, right? I don't even know what, like, you need to, basically, you need to withdraw your emotions from the situation. You need space for yourself, right? That's really what it is. You need to disconnect and then go into your own personal space. That that's the end of it, because you have the power. The outcome is you having the control, the confidence, and the power. And over this swords energy. So if this is the person, you have the power over this. You have it. You have the spiritual power, the personal power, the faith, the strength, the courage. That's just the reality. That's how I see it. Because this messenger, this Knight of Swords. They're rushing in. They're trying to come in, and mentally, so you have to prepare yourself. Okay. They're rushing in, but you're overcoming this. You have the strength. You have you have it all. But you need to disconnect. Get out of this bondage energy. So let me read your oracle cards, Taurus. It says, I do not judge you, therefore no one can judge you. Okay? Because I don't. Whatever you do it. Here's to good love, good sex, good friendships, and successful endeavors. And then you also have speak. Say what you need to say and let your words be heard and felt. So remember what I was saying, this energy may be the lack of communication. That's that. Right? The challenge of you need to speak up and say what you need to say. So let's go to your traveler, your sacred traveler cards. So we have watching clouds. It says lie back, rest, and relax. Okay? Lie back, rest, and relax. We also have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life forces. So as you're trying to disconnect from someone, remember that you probably might need to take a spiritual bath. You need to cleanse your space. You need to cleanse your area. You need to cleanse your temple. You need to cleanse everything. You know what I'm saying? View from above. Get the big picture. Okay? Get the big picture. This is some of my Taurus energies. And overcoming obstacles. See? You can overcome anything. Okay? It says overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So I don't care what somebody is throwing towards you or to you. You can overcome. You can overcome anything and all things. So this watching the clouds, right? You see this hammock. Spirit just wants you to lie back, relax. Sometimes you need to put everything to the side and take a time to renew your energy, right? It's often when you are totally relaxed that new thoughts, new insights, new awareness can emerge. So you want to take some deep, full breaths. You want to put your feet up. You want to be present in each moment. You want to just do nothing and just watch the clouds. And sometimes the answers that you seek they'll just come to you easily. But first you just need to stop and be still. So you might need to you might be moving and shaking, running around doing a lot. And you need to understand that sometimes you need to be still. You need to take some naps. You need to nap. You've been working so hard. Some of my business entrepreneurs, you definitely need to take naps. You need to evaluate your life, right? Sometimes you have to be still so that you can know what is next. And resting is the act of renewing and regeneration, so it's very important for you to stop sometimes and just be still, just for those very reasons. Okay, so then we have, like I said, the cleansing of the waters, and this is the purification activates. Bring it closer. It activates your life force, right? So this is for you to achieve fulfillment. So you need to purify yourself, your surroundings, clear your space. Like I told you, clear out the clutter. Release old beliefs, stagnant energies. These are things that are necessary to purify yourself in your home. So let go of the old. Discard anything that you know that no longer serves you. Eat lightly, drink fresh water. Just simplify your life, right? Shower or bathe with intention. Those are the spiritual baths that I was talking about. You need, sometimes all you need is to feel like you're washing it away, like the intention of washing the things away. So when you purify yourself, you become a clear channel for yourself, for the light, and for what direction is best for you to go, right? So this is going to heal and it's going to support you. So you would definitely want to purify yourself and your surroundings. And so then we have also the view from above. I'm going to bring that closer. See these hot air balloons? Look at her. She's peering off into it. Just remember to don't get bogged down into some of these details. Just let go of petty concerns. You need to be getting the bigger picture. That's what you need to be focused on. Like, imagine that you're seeing your life from above. Only do what is truly important, right? Everything else is inconsequential. So that's why we don't want you burning yourself out, right? You only want to do the things that matter. So you're going to go through the areas of your life to look at and see what the bigger picture is. And then you're going to make your major life decisions based on that strategy, right? It's easy to forget what the overall journey is, because sometimes we get caught up in our day-to-day or the survival of the ups and downs. So you want to just take time out to just really, really, really get the big picture and realize that most of your worries and anxieties are probably only temporary, right? So imagine yourself, in your future, and ask yourself if you are doing now, if what you are doing now will be important to your future self. That's how you got to look at that. So you want to focus on these concerns. Focusing on those concerns takes up a valuable life force energy. So you want to keep your focus directed on the important things, right? And you want to just let everything else drop away. Okay, and then last but not least, before I pull these success cards for my entrepreneurs, we're gonna elaborate on overcoming obstacles. Okay, so you can overcome anything. You may have some blockages, right, in your life, people blocking shit, but you need to understand this, which is what I said. You are the one who has all the inner resources that you need, not to just overcome these difficulties, but to thrive, right? So no matter what the obstacle is, you use your inner strength to step beyond it. It doesn't even matter if it's a dream that you desire and it has, you have lost it somewhere along the way. Know that you have all the skills to move beyond any of those blockages that have been preventing you from achieving that goal, any goal that you've dreamed of. So just use any obstacle as a stepping stone to great achievements and success in your life. When you encounter an obstacle on the path, you need to understand that there are many ways to go beyond it, right? All you need is within you now. So everything that you need, you have it. All the assets that you require to overcome this challenge are available to you. You have all the resources. So if you were blocked on one path, you just find another. You just take another route. This is just a very powerful time for you developing your inner strength, spiritual strength, and your fortitude. And when you look back, you'll find that many inner gifts developed during this time were already there and were for you. Okay, so now let's some of my Taurians that are in business. Let's pull these success cards. So thick. I don't want them to stick together, but Heavenly Father, Spirit guides, and angels, ancestors, and ascended masters of love and light only. What messages do we have for my Taurus? My Taurus, the collective for January, the month of January 2023. What do they need to be working on? What do my Taurus entrepreneurs need to be working on in business? What do they need to see, know, and hear, Spirit? What do they need to see, know, and hear? Ashe. Thank you. Okay, there we go. We got a big stack of them. Nice stack of them. Okay. Okay, so for the first card, let's start together. 99 internal operating principles. Okay, so some of you will be working on. It says documentation is a love letter that you write to yourself. So the documenting processes ensure still waters or will be your lifeboat in a stormy sea. Build a solid new employee onboarding experience. Improve common knowledge with an internal wiki. Document your company processes, including how to check, find, and update them. Document, document, document. Okay, so some of you guys are just going to be in your business. You're going to be working on the operations of it all, right? So are you getting the feedback? Is your documentation easy and accessible to follow? Who is responsible for updates and when? Which implicit processes can be written out step by step to ensure that they are always done correctly? Okay, so some of you will be working on the internal operating principles. Okay, next up, number 5 is naming. Some of you have just began in business, or some of you are further along, and you need to be naming the product of your business. Okay, so you ask, what's in a name? I answer, just about everything you do. So the best names are memorable. Remember, when you're picking a name for your product or for yourself or for your business, they're memorable and they highlight what you do best. So especially when you are new to the market. So for all the people who are doing new businesses, naming is very important. You want to ask yourself, well, what words do you associate with those words, right? What emerges when you try them together in a different combination? What is every word you can think of in association with your product or business? What are its defining attributes? Okay. For some of my Taurus, you'll be working on advertising. That's marketing, okay? So you'll be saying, it says, make it simple, make it memorable, make it inviting to look at, make it fun to read. Advertise when the lifetime value of a customer is higher than the cost to acquire them. Track conversion rates when possible, or hold other advertising stable when experimenting with untrackable mass advertising. Retargeting is a key, as consumers typically purchase after their 7th product encounter. So the question becomes, have you tested different advertising mediums, platforms, and messaging, okay? And then at what budget can you maximize value before diminishing return kicks in, okay? So you don't want to spend you don't want to spend too much on advertising. You don't want to deplete your funds doing it, but you do want to make sure you pay close attention to that. Okay, we got 2 more left. Okay, and look at this. Here we go again. Overcoming obstacles. Then we see overcoming obstacles. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be overcoming obstacles, period. Number 97, and this is dealing basically with the philosophy. This is the philosophy of your business, right? The obstacles in the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve our condition. Okay, obstacles are necessary. They are necessary evils that show you what you're made of. They are imperative for growth and bring along important lessons. Challenges will often take us on new and improved paths. They build strength, resilience, creativity, and they help us prioritize. So the question becomes, what have you learned from overcoming obstacles, and what opportunities lie in your current obstacles? The next question you're going to be asking yourself is, how can you perceive current obstacles from a new perspective and better prepare yourself for future blockers? Okay? That's number 97 here. I really, it's, I mean, you have overcoming obstacles twice. So, you know. And then last but not least, we have writing copy. Okay, number 45. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't know it yourself. And this is marketing, right? So you want to have a clear goal in mind whenever writing for your customers. include key messages and focus on focus your attention on the buyer as the hero, and remember to play with colors, subheadings, and you want to play with fonts. Okay, so what are the externally facing text areas as you need to write or could improve? Can you hire a copywriter? And if writing yourself, which edits can improve argument strength and logic, humor, grammar, spacing, emotion flow, and voice? So yeah, that's what you would need to be working on, right? So thank you. I hope you like and subscribe to this channel. This is again for my Taurus sign for January of 2023. Thank you and take care.